So continuing our saga of making weapons from Blasphemos, let's move to my favorite one. The beautiful, the marvelous, the perfect Sarmiento Centella. Let's start with the big sword, that I believe it's the Sarmiento one. To begin, I used a standard board from an old bed that I had. Looking at the game references, we can see that the cannon sword, it's not as large as the one that I did. But when I played the game, I always felt like the reach was longer, so I tried to put this feeling on the sword. And also, I really like the feeling of the sword being long and slender, something like Alucard's sword from the Castlevania series. I took the board, cut in the general shape, and started carving. With that done, it was time to do the rain guard. The process was basically the same. I cut the general shape and started carving it. Just that this time, I used a piece like this one from an old broom. To join the two, I made a hole in the guard so that it would fit in the sword's hilt and glued them together with contact adhesive. Now starting the details. First, I covered the hilt with strips of black EVA foam. The result is quite similar to the reference and it's very cheap. Then, to make the blades around the hilt, I used metal wires to do the basic shape and then covered it with cold ceramic to give more volume. I used around 3 layers of cold ceramic, waiting it to dry properly before each one, for it to gain strength. Then, to give some more texture, I used a heat gun. As you can see, the results are quite visible. Now for Centella. And before anything, yes, I know that the canon version is something like this, but when I played the game, I always felt like that was a little rapier. Don't ask me why, but that's how I felt, so this is what I'm going to do. If you don't like it, close the video. For the blade, I cut a thin metal bar that I just found, and for the handle, again, old broom piece. I made a hole in it and then inserted the bar with a hammer. To give more texture to the handle, I cut it in 2 cm intervals and carved it a little bit. And to make that classic rapier guard, I used cold ceramic again that I shaped inside a bowl. You know, those cereal bowls? Yeah, that was it. While it dried, I sharpened the blade tip. To join the two, I just stabbed at the guard and added some glue. Now for the ends of the handle, I just carved a small piece of wood to give it more style, just like this. So I just carved a really simple piece, and to put it together, I used a dowel. To give some more details, I used the same strategy as in the sword. Those blades around the hilt, I really like it though, so I just decided to repeat it. And yes, I know that the canon version doesn't have that as well, but as I said, I'm doing my own version, and Centella wasn't even supposed to be a rapier, so stop that already. Next thing, the lightning effect. Those are electric weapons, so I need to make that noticeable. To do that, I used a 3mm white foam sheet. I drew some lightning bolts on them and cut with scissors. To give a finishing touch, I painted the edges blue and the center white. Speaking of painting, at that moment I noticed that I needed to make the blades around the hilt more menacing. So I just covered the whole sword with masking tape and painted it with a metallic paint. To finish it, I just added the lightning bolts, added some more black paint to highlight the details, used some varnish, and this is the result. I really hope you guys liked it. If you did, please comment and subscribe so that you don't miss anything. That's it. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.